Welcome back, learners. Now we need to consolidate and wrap up everything that we went through in this entire lesson. So to begin, we looked at our main idea being the contact and the field forces. Remember, the field forces are sometimes referred to as your non-contact forces. We started by looking at the contact forces and then after looked at the field forces or our non-contact forces. We further now used words such as force, which is a push or pull, mass, which is a measure of the amount of matter in an object, and then weight, that's now the gravitational force with which the Earth or the celestial body attracts an object near the Earth or other planet. We further used words such as equilibrium as a state in which opposing force or forces are balanced, and then lastly resultant as the total amount of force acting on the object or body along the direction of the body. Now, whenever you think of this lesson, this is the thing, or these are the things that I want you to take away from this lesson, the very most important things that I want you to always remember about the lesson. Number one, forces are placed into two main groups, that is now your contact forces and your field forces, which are referred to as your non-contact forces. Contact forces, the objects must be in contact with each other, and then the field forces, they are acting over at distance. They don't have to be in contact with each other. Then number two, a contact force is the force that one object exerts on another when the objects are in contact or with when the objects are in contact with or touch each other. That's a contact force. And then around any object that has mass, there is something called a gravitational field in which another object with mass will experience a force. So around any other object that has mass, there's going to be there is something called a gravitational field in which when you place another object in the very same space, that object will experience a force. Then, around all magnets, there is a magnetic field in which a magnetic force is exerted. So around a magnet, we have a space, so that space around the magnet is called a magnetic field, and within that space, a magnet is going to experience a force. Remember, that can either be a force of attraction or a force of repulsion. Then, electrostatic force is the attracting or the repelling force between electric charges near one another. So the electric charges can either attract each other or repel each other. They repel each other if they are like charges. They attract each other if they are unlike charges. So with all the questions that I've answered for you, this is the one that I want you to answer for me. And the question is, what is an electric cell? You are going to answer this question for me, and I will see you next time. And until then, bye.